Domo Raito desu. I'm Light and welcome. I'll be doing Kanji Cafe, Book 1, the first 440 kanji of the Japanese language, and this is grade 1, 2, and 3 in elementary school, which covers the N5, JLPT N5, N4, and many N3 and N2 kanji, as you can see over here. So if you're old or if you're a new learner and you don't get a lot of time, you can just follow these mnemonics on the right side and speed run learning kanji with in context sentences like the Anki decks. Do that every day and you will improve drastically, and even just finishing this first book you will know so much about kanji and the most frequently used kanji as well. Good. First off, this is a series, so you can check the series in the playlist. Also, you can get this file PDF. It's now on a 50% discount. Also, the physical spiral book, you can get that. It's pretty rare, but the PDF with the Anki files, you can get that in the description. Great. Let's start with 301. We're going to do 20 very fast, and I'm just going to show you how fast this really is. Number 301, we have degree of something or times. So we've covered many of these small pieces before, so we're just gonna use them as building blocks. This is on the cliff, because there's a stroke over there. 20, we see this as 20 because, as we can read here, bad mouth in your 20s, because it's not written like mouth, like kuchi, right? And then here we have the flip up table. So the mnemonic reads, on cliff, 20 degrees, relaxing at the flip up table, good times. So 20 degrees, and good times. Next is pretty easy, and you see this often, is warehouse or storehouse. And again, on cliff, you see the theme over here. Repetition is key. So on cliff, and we have car. We've covered this before. Mnemonic reads, on the cliff, there's a car warehouse. So on the cliff, there's a car warehouse. Very, very simple. Here you can see the mnemonic. Radical, some words. On kunyomi, which you don't need to memorize, and also the stroke order, the red dot showing you where to start. Next one is garden. Again, on the cliff, looks like the hiragana ro doing yoga with the extra kind of stretching stroke over here. We have a whip at the top and samurai. It's not ground because this stroke over here at the top is longer. Samurai, long arms, sword, etc. So garden, on the cliff doing yoga with samurai instructor with a whip in the garden. Easy. Next is style, ceremony, and formula. So style and ceremony, these will be highlighted over here. They're the most important. And here we have construction, or the e in katakana. It looks like kind of scaffoldy, right? So here's a person dunking a basketball. Okay. Constructional basketball player made a slam dunk in style during a ceremony. Good. Simple. Next we have service, duty. So on the left, this is the radical over here for person, but with the extra stroke at the top we say step, and step on E with another stroke, another step. The next at the top right part is the table or the desk. So kanji for 9 basically, but this stroke over here, you're just shifting this from there to here to support the table or desk. And then here we have the flip up table. Now step around the desk and flip-up table to work and provide a good service. Many people do that. They get out behind the counter, the table, to provide a better service. Good. We have to wait over here, and again step over there. We have ground, and we have over here a soccer player, and combine those two and you have a temple. Okay, so step in the temple and wait for your turn to pray. Very simple. Grass growing in the ground. Then here we have old, so things, not people. And we've covered this all before, these small parts. And if we have not, it will be mentioned over here. So the grass that's old suffers, tasting bitter. Just old grass is bitter, you know? So very simple. Again, grass. And here we have what? So to get to baggage, we say, what grass is in the baggage? Often they, you know, if you have medicine, etc., you can fill in the blanks. Good. Leaf, grass, world or generation, we've covered this before, and tree. So the grass in the world on the tree is a leaf. Or you can say, we have two mnemonics, so you can choose. Grass, hair, world, head, and the tree is the body. Mr. Leaf. It looks like a person if you see it like that. This is Mr. Leaf. And then at the bottom we have to fall, which I like. So we have grass, we have the radical water, and we have over here each, the set over here. So crossing legs on mouth each time you speak. Good. And the mnemonic reads, grass grows when water falls each time to fall. Great. We've just covered 10 in a very quick time, so let's do 10 more. Medicine, very, very important. You need to know this, especially when you come to Japan. So if you don't learn anything, please try to at least remember this one. We have grass, music, and fun over here. Music and fun. We've covered this before. You can just kind of see the music, the volume, the sound coming out there with the tree, right? So the doctor prescribes grass and fun music as medicine. See, kanji isn't that hard if you break it up in pieces. How to eat an elephant? Bit by bit, right? Good. Scooter road. This looks like a scooter, the road, with the person's head over there. Return answer. So we have scooter road, we have opposite. It looks kind of like, okay, let me not go into too much detail, but on scooter road, you return an answer to the opposite side or person. So it looks like someone is using a scooter on scooter road and reply or return an answer over there while moving with the scooter. Next we have send, which is pretty interesting. So we have scooter road. See, a lot of scooter roads. So if you just know scooter road, you can make a beautiful world of stories and mnemonics. So scooter road, we have heaven, very similar to heaven. And here we have at the top, let me show you this part. So we have two, this is the kanji for two, horny, the horns you put on, people wearing horns, okay? Now, using scooter road to send two horny people. So basically on scooter road, you're kind of giving them a lift, or yeah, you can fill in those blanks, but it doesn't get more creative than this. Next is chase, which is very easy. This is brilliant mnemonics. So scooter road, we have the whip, we have the bear, looks like a B for bear. Look over there, small bear face with, so you have the face with a big stomach. And chase bear with a whip down scooter road. You'll never forget this again. Fast, this is very, very simple. Scooter road again. We have the tree, and inside the tree, the mouth. Very similar to east, the kanji for east, and we call this a bundle. So you say a tree with a mouth eats a bundle of things. Using scooter road is fast when transporting a bundle of things. Good. Let's do the last 5 pretty quick. And people ask me, how do you memorize the readings? And that's through repetition, and not by just looking at them, right? So get the Anki deck with the Kanji Cafe. I think the JLPTN 5 is the best, more than 1,000 sentences. So that's going to keep you busy for a year at least. Next we have advanced or advance, proceed. This is very interesting, and it took me a lot of time to actually do this mnemonic. And so we have scooter road again. We have this as a small bird. Now the radical for person is this I in katakana. Now this person is looking at a small bird over there on a rack, and this is like the katakana for ki with this bracket, right? Now the small bird watching you, if I read here, I, the person, radical, watching small bird sitting on cage with 4 levels. Good. So the small bird advance to scooter road area, or you can, I'm just thinking that another great mnemonic is on scooter road you can have a look at the small birds at the museum, or just before advancing or proceeding to the next place or town. To carry, I like this one. Scooter road, we have the cover at the top over here. We have the car, we've covered this before, and together it's army. Good. Why? Because in the army you cover the vehicle. Very simple. So army carries good luck items with him on scooter road. Simple. When you see this cover on the car on scooter road, carry. To play. This is very interesting. Not too easy, but simple. Scooter road, we have direction, we have the gun at the top and the child. So the direction, the gun kid, this is gun kid. Direction gun kid points the gun is scooter road, just playing around. So it's a kid playing with a gun facing this direction to scooter road to play. Maybe a BB gun. The capital, and at the top here, old age, and this whole kanji on the left, someone, which means someone. So someone or person in my old age at the top, days, I want to be someone. And then on the right side, B, we have the building, right? We have the left side, right side B, building or a town. So we're going to use it as a building. Good. Someone's building in the capital. If you look at all the big buildings, everything is someone's building. Good. Capital. The last one, stand on mouth in building in the section. In the section, because you're too noisy. Good. Now Thank you so much for watching. I'll be doing another one soon. If you want to fly through the first 440 kanji, you can get Kanji Cafe. It's on a big 50% discount now, and also the JLPT decks. And just do that every single day, and I promise you, your Japanese will improve drastically. Just do that. I can recommend a lot of other books if you want more ideas and ways to learn Japanese. So leave a comment below, and thank you again for watching. Mata ne.